What up? It's your boy T-Burn Reaction, and you're watching right now. Today's Music Money. So, I wanted to do something now as a back-to-back with DJ Mag videos I've been doing as of late though. So, right now, especially just found out more lists of, I found a playlist of like all the DJ Mag interviews of like making of some of the favorite dance songs of all time. So first video I'm always gonna do is about the song made by some of your favorite DJ and producers. But also afterwards, I'm wanting to take like some of the voices of house of the dance scene as well too though. And we want to check out one of the queen vocalists of house music, along with the likes of Crystal Waters and C's Pence. And it's none other than Robin S. who had the world going crazy in the dance floor, especially in the hip hop, in the the urban club scene with the infamous dance house single "Show Me Love," which has been played through this year and even sampled as well too, plenty times. Other than that, let's check out the beautiful Miss Robin S. on making this timeless house anthem. Let's get it.
I turned on to one radio station and bam, there it was. Turned to another radio station and bam, there it was. Simultaneously on different radio stations, they were playing it. That's when I knew something's getting ready to happen. Something is really getting ready to happen. I am Robin S., the Robin S. And this is the story, the real story of Show Me Love.
Song's been playing so many houses at 90s themes, parties and everything, man. Still this day.
It was something I was doing, from a young kid. I'd wake up singing, go to bed singing, around the house singing.
Not to mention heavily sampled by the one and only Beyonce for her song "Break My Soul."
I didn't know what I had. I didn't know the gift that I had until my mom did more of an investment in me and singing lessons, and I started falling in love with it because my dad used to come home and sing with me every night. That was one of our things before I went to bed. That was something really, really special that I look forward to. I was singing in a top 40 band. It was R&B, it was a little pop, it was also merengue, and it was jazz.
Ooh, okay.
So it was a combination of everything. And we sang at different clubs, at colleges, and I was in a band, and I was in a band from the time I was 15 until Show Me Love came out. It was weird for me with Show Me Love because it was a dance tune, obviously. The closest I'd ever come to singing dance was Donna Summer's Last Dance and Michael Jackson's Don't Stop Till You Get Enough. But when I heard Show Me Love, I was like, I don't think I can do this. It's too fast. My mouth is not gonna go that fast. I can't remember those words. It's too many words. So it was a challenge for me. It wasn't an easy fit for me to just go into the studio and record. It was a challenge.
It's just hearing that she got started being in a top 40 band. First, you don't know what that is. It's folks who do gigs and sing like big hits. They'll do their own covers of big hits at like local bars, local concert events as well too. As you know, my mom did sing growing up as well too. And my birthday was that she married to at the time was a guitar player, and them and their friends used to do sessions, do performances of top songs as well too. I don't know if the videotape is still anywhere. There's a videotape I used to always watch. This is way before I was born. That the videotape was born, but I always was at my grandma's house at the time, and here and there we watched this as well too though. And they're performing, and I'll see my aunt and uncle at the time dancing on the dance floor or anything. They used to get, so that's like a top 40 day. I have friends I have like friends I went to high school with, or even college with, or even church friends that does that as well too. Though, so yeah, if you're not familiar with like a top 40 band, but if you are and you do yourself, shout out to y'all as well too. I mean, it's probably a fun thing to do. I should know. Mm-hmm. Nowhere. Ugh. What's that? Apollo, okay.
I had spent the weekend in the studio, actually a weekend, slept on the couch, got up, took care of my personal, and went right downstairs to the studio. The day before I started feeling ill, that night I got really sick, and I was like, I don't know if I can do this. And half lost my voice, was half there, half not. And that morning when we got up to start working, I was like, I'm not sure I can do this, but I'll try. And so the note that everyone hears and the singing that everyone hears is me singing with the flu.
Wow.
What the song was about.
You gotta love these beautiful mistakes that happens, that becomes beautiful sounds down the line as well too. So yeah.
I had no clue. And when I listened to it, I still had no clue. I didn't like the song because it was moving too fast.
Lord.
I couldn't put me into the song. I couldn't feel the song. So the process of me...
it's interesting to hear about so many people's biggest hits be the ones that they initially did not like or want to do or want to release as a single.
Actually doing the song and going through the motions and learning the song, it was weeks. And because I went through the motions of the song and learning the song, I didn't have great expectations of it because it wasn't something that I really wanted to do. That's not a song that I really wanted to sing. So when it was played back to me and okay, this is it, this is the finished product, I was like, okay. And that is the truth. Okay, well, what do we do now? I was so not enthused. The original version didn't do very well.
Oh.
And so in Atlantic, because I was signed to Big Beat Atlantic, the urban department didn't want it. They didn't know where to place it. So they pretty much shelved it. So they sent it over to Champion Records and did what they needed to do, and it didn't do well over there either.
Damn.
And it was shelved, honestly. Stonebridge got signed by Champion, and they wanted to see what he could do. So he found the song on the shelf, and as was stated, he stripped all the music from it and got just the plain vocals, and he built the music to the song around the vocals. It was an absolute perfect marriage.
Nice.
I didn't even know who Stonebridge was. I only met Stonebridge about maybe 15 years ago. The first thing that people listen to is, oh, that sounds good. The music sounds really good. And so when I heard it, I was like, okay. The DJs over here were playing it like crazy. It was doing wonderful over here. It was hitting, it was smacking, it was doing what it needed to do. All the clubs were playing it, and it drew people to the dance floor, as it still does. And what happened was the DJs from the States would come over here and play. They heard the song and they were like, who is that? Who is that? What is that? And they brought the song back home, and that's how it gave birth in the States. I want to say it entered the chart at 20 or 25 because it was a force to be reckoned with. And one day I was driving my car and I turned on to one radio station and bam, there it was. I turned to another radio station and bam, there it was. Simultaneously on different radio stations, they were playing it. That's when I knew something's getting ready to happen. Something is really getting ready to happen.
I might have to find out the original version of that. If they say like it's totally different, I gotta check it out.
It was climbing the charts. So I would get a phone call. Hey, Rob, it entered the charts. I don't know what's going on. When it goes to number one, you're gonna have to go to Top of the Pops in Paris. Everyone goes to Top of the Pops, and you're gonna have to go. I was like, okay, yeah, call me back when it's number 10. I got a call. It's at number 10, Rob. You're gonna have to get ready to go. I'm telling you, you're gonna have to pack and you're gonna have to go. Yeah. Right. Call me when it's 5. And then it went to number 5. And same thing happened. Same thing without sounding redundant. All right, yep, call me when it's number 1. I'm not going to Paris. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not going. Call me when it's number 1. Bam. 3 weeks later, I get a call. Well, it's number 1. You better pack your clothes because you have to go to Paris. I'm like, I'm not going to Paris. Yes, you have to go. I had to go.
Yep. They getting it and they joining them too.
If you look at the Top of the Pop video and you listen to it, and then you look at videos leading up to current, very different. You can tell I was a newbie. I look at it and go, wow, she was green.
Yep.
For a long time, I was told by the label, you have to lose weight. They don't know how to promote you. You got to go on a diet. You know, it's not a good look. I was badgered.
Of course.
You know, I've never been a tiny woman, okay? Never been a tiny woman, always been like kind of full-figured and just, you know, me. I'm my father's child. I didn't have a problem. I was comfortable in my skin.
Right.
So when women would come to me and say, I thought that there was no hope for me. I thought I was so depressed. I just didn't like myself. I didn't love myself. And you helped me. You helped me love me for who I am. So when people came to me like that and the community embraced me like that, I realized that the song is not for me. It was never meant for me. It was never meant for me.
Nice.
It was meant for everyone else.
Wow.
I had put input in the song, my own input in the song, and I never got credited for it, never got paid for it. So I was labeled as one of the hardest working women in the 90s because I would do 4 shows a night. That's how I made my money. But publishing,
it's always a
I
show.
didn't get anything.
It's always.
You would think that
Again, I said it on
this time.
I said it on Marshall Justin. It's crazy how you do a lot of you have this big hit, but you don't. When people don't, the one person don't get paid much from it is the artist himself, though. So I said on the Marshall Justin video, and maybe else. Oh shoot! I'm just happening to look at because I got this song on Wiki up here as well. I realized that definitely is a good inspiration. This definitely was like a good inspiration to that song by Kaiser, Hideaway. Yup.
They would cut a little check and say, hey, we're willing to give you some publishing because the song did so well and we're still eating off of it. My family did well off of it. But, you know, people are people and they're not going to just do that. Some people are just not generous like that. So you move on and you just say, you know what, God, you're going to bless me anyway. I never used to talk about it because it bothered me so much and it hurt. Because these 2 people I looked to as mentors and cared about them, genuinely cared about them. To be done like that, you know, I didn't want to talk about it for a long time. But now it's 30 years and I don't have any malice, just disappointed.
Of course.
I was out cold sleep. My phone kept going off, maybe about 4 o'clock. I didn't answer it because it was late and I was sleepy. And finally I answered and it was my son. So I was like, son, I love you, but why you keep calling me like this? What's going on? Mom, Mom, you're trending all over the place. I'm like, what trending where? What did I
You
do?
know.
Trending what? Mom, Beyonce dropped her album at 12
Uh
o'clock
huh.
and it's Show Me Love. It's Show Me Love. Everybody's talking about it. I'm like,
Yep.
what?
They
I had
break your
not known
soul.
about it at all. And it's okay that I didn't know about it. I mean, that was a nice surprise. I said, okay, I'll call you back later. Well, when I finally woke up for real, I looked and I turned on the TV and the news was talking about it and radio was talking about it. And I'm like, well, what is going on? So finally I listened to the song and I was like, oh, okay, this is what he's talking about. And I mean, it's cool, you know? I mean, imitation is the greatest form of accolades and appreciation. And so I love it. It's a wonderful feeling to have Beyonce a part of my history
Nice.
and for me to be a part of hers.
Exactly.
That speaks volume.
There you go.
won't break my soul. You won't break my soul. You won't break my soul. You won't break my soul. I'm telling everybody, everybody.
Shout out to Beyonce for that, though.
I'm still riding on the high, to be honest. For me, the person that didn't think much of the song, wasn't feeling the song, didn't really care about
Crazy.
the song,
Again, crazy.
I'm still enjoying it. Total surprise, I'm still enjoying it. But when I said before that I realized the song was larger than myself, it's 100% true. And so I used to try to stop singing the song. I used to try to forget the words. I didn't want to sing the song. But now it's a mainstay in my life. And when you think of Show Me Love, you think of Robin S. And when you think of Robin S., you think of the people that it has affected. I think it's stinking awesome. I really do. I think it's one of the best moments in my life, in my history. And when you talk about legacies, that's one of my biggest legacies.
Alright, this is definitely another good episode right here too. I'm looking on the the wiki other songs as well too, and people will sample as well too. I do remember the Jason Derulo sample for "I Don't Want to Go Home." Remember that? It was like because I remember it being played at the bars I used to go to as well too. The main one I knew sample for well before Beyonce did it was Kid Ink was showing me featuring Chris Brown as somewhere down the line. Other than this is before, I think it is around time Beyonce, but she told TMC that her personal favorite sample of the song is the Kid Ink version of it. Show Me. That is it's a dope song as well too. So shout out to that and Beyonce being her favorites as well too. So other than that, and there's another one say by Choice. She did a sample. I gotta check that out when I get a chance, and also gotta find time to check out the original one if it's out on YouTube. Other than that, I thought we should on my tutu because it said that when the video got added on YouTube, a lot of videos got added late because YouTube wasn't like big yet. And generated like over more than 76 views as of 2024. I mean, I can see because it's a popular song, and probably got more popular because of Beyonce. And before that, got popular because of Kid Ink and Chris Brown. Other than that, and possibly Jay Drew too. But anyway, other than that, if you like my reaction to this, like, share, subscribe to your channel. Next week, I'm gonna check out another dance classic and another voices of dance as well too. Other than that, it's your boy T-Per signing off. One love.